On the Horn of Africa's rugged coastline, a quiet but powerful alliance is emerging, one that could reshape global influence. Eritrea, long isolated and fiercely independent, is forging a partnership with China, the world's rising superpower. Their collaboration centers on Eritrea's strategic Red Sea ports, a region vital to global trade and energy flows. As China seeks to secure its maritime lifelines, Eritrea offers a gateway, free from Western oversight and open to new possibilities. This alliance signals a shift toward a multipolar world, challenging the old order and drawing wary eyes from Washington to Addis Ababa. The future of global trade and power may well be decided along Eritrea's once lonely shores. Eritrea's 2,000-kilometer Red Sea coastline grants it immense leverage over the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, a choke point for global shipping. Its deepwater ports, Massawa and Assab, are strategic jewels, coveted by any power-seeking influence over this vital corridor. For decades, Eritrea's isolationist policies and sanctions left it underdeveloped but fiercely sovereign. Now, facing hostility from the West and a tense relationship with Ethiopia, Eritrea is pivoting toward new alliances. President Afwerki's government has embraced a multipolar vision, deepening ties with China, Russia, and Iran. Hosting Russian naval visits and refusing to condemn Red Sea attacks, Eritrea is signaling its intent to join a new coalition, challenging Western dominance. No longer content as a pariah, Eritrea aims to become a key player in a shifting global order. China's Belt and Road Initiative is a sweeping strategy to connect Asia, Africa, and Europe through infrastructure and trade. The Maritime Silk Road, a network of Chinese-backed ports and railways, is central to this vision. The Horn of Africa, at the crossroads of the Indian Ocean and Red Sea, is a critical link. China's first overseas military base in Djibouti signaled its ambitions, but Eritrea now offers a less crowded, more exclusive opportunity. Access to Massawa and Assab would give China a strategic corridor from the Indian Ocean to the Mediterranean, enhancing its naval reach. Eritrea is poised to become the next vital node in China's global network. Eritrea's entry into the Belt and Road Initiative marked a turning point, quickly followed by a surge in Chinese investment. China now dominates Eritrea's trade, buying most of its mineral exports and supplying a third of its imports. Chinese companies are upgrading Massawa and Assab, with satellite images revealing new construction and engineering teams. These ports are being prepared for dual commercial and naval use, fitting China's string of pearls strategy. A Chinese presence here would give Beijing alternative bases to Djibouti, extending its navy's operational reach across the Red Sea and beyond. For China, Eritrea is a low-cost, high-reward investment at a global crossroads. For Eritrea, it's a chance to break isolation and modernize on its own terms. Eritrea values China's policy of non-interference, offering investment without political strings. After years of sanctions and Western pressure, Chinese loans and infrastructure projects are a lifeline for Eritrea's stagnant economy. The partnership promises jobs, revenue, and modernization, all while preserving Eritrea's sovereignty. China's backing also provides diplomatic protection, especially as tensions with Ethiopia rise. With Beijing's support, Eritrea gains leverage against international pressure and a stronger voice on the world stage. By developing its ports, Eritrea can become a key logistics hub in the Horn of Africa. The alliance fits Afwerki's vision of a multipolar world, where smaller nations can chart their own course. Eritrea's alliance with China has alarmed the West, threatening to upend the balance of power in the Red Sea. The US and Europe, long dominant in the region, now face a Chinese navy with access to both Djibouti and Eritrean ports. Washington's strained ties with Asmara leave it with a little leverage, while talk of drastic measures, like supporting Somaliland, risks further instability. Ethiopia, newly joined to BRICS, is anxious as its rival Eritrea gains Chinese backing and military strength. Border tensions are rising, and Ethiopia's hopes for port access seem more distant than ever. Regional players are recalibrating. The UAE sides with Ethiopia, while Saudi Arabia and Egypt lean toward Eritrea to counterbalance Ethiopia's rise. Eritrea's revived ties with Iran add another layer, raising security concerns for Saudi Arabia and Israel. The region is becoming a chessboard of shifting alliances and rivalries. The Eritrea-China alliance is accelerating the shift from a US-dominated Red Sea to a multipolar maritime arena. With access to Massawa and Assab, China can project power from the Pacific to the Mediterranean, challenging the old status quo. A Chinese naval triangle, Djibouti, Massawa, Assab, could control the Red Sea's entrance, securing China's shipping and threatening rivals in a crisis. Eritrea, now backed by a superpower, gains military and diplomatic clout, altering the regional balance, especially with Ethiopia. China's control over key infrastructure gives it leverage over global trade, compelling nations to align with Beijing's interests. The Red Sea is becoming a strategic chessboard, with ports and pipelines as the new pieces. As construction continues on Eritrea's coast, the world watches a new order take shape, uncertain, multipolar, and profoundly different.